to go eat my body weight in turkey and macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that this is not the best makeup you've ever seen in your entire life. This is the best glam I've ever done. Truly. It's all drugstore makeup. So, sit down, bestie, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Wow. I mean, I can't stop looking at myself. It is so good. What I get for trying to do like a really intricate makeup routine this morning. So we're going to stick with everything that I know is going to work and look good on me. And we're going to beat this face. I want to go for like a really toasty vibe today. So I'm going to start by slicking my brows down. I'm using the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. Always prepping the skin with a hydrating milky toner. Of course, I'm using my Thayer's one today. Even if I have 5 minutes to do my makeup, I'm still making sure that my skin looks like I can go ice skating on it before I put my makeup on. Also going to go in with the Bioma Hydrating Milky Moisturizer for a little extra glow. Going in with the NYX Face Glue. My face is so red today. I don't know what I did. And this is skin that you can go ice skating on. Now it's time to put our foundation on. L'Oreal True Match. I'm using the shade C3. We'll do about 3 pumps of that. And I'm going to take this Morphe M107 to just evenly lay my foundation down. And then going in with the damp Paw sponge, I'm going to start pressing that into my skin. I'm using the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. I'm using the shade Ecru. And I'm applying that under the eyes, doing additional concealer in these areas. And now I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna wait before I blend it just because I want like maximum coverage. I'm also gonna do a little bit of this L'Oreal True Match concealer in an even brighter shade right underneath the eye. This is in the shade W1. Let that dry down. I'm gonna use my Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer to go ahead and start giving some color back, chiseling the face. And I'm gonna start tapping in my concealer. Leave my under eyes for last, so I'm gonna blend everything except my under eyes first. Girl Skin Enhancer in the shade Nude Flush. I'm gonna apply this to the back of my hand first and like really warm it up and apply it to the cheek. I'm obsessed with this formula recently. I'm just like, I don't know, it looks so pretty on the cheek and I just love the finish of this. I want to go in with a little bit of the Moira blush in the shade Whole Heart. I'm just gonna do a few little dots. This is like a super light baby pink blush, pretty to blend between the blush and my under eye. So I like putting this like literally on top of my cheekbone. And when the base looks like this before we even go in with powder, that's how you know it's gonna be good. We're gonna go in with a touch more of this L'Oreal concealer just right down here, just right on the sides of the bridge of the nose, just to give me a little extra brightness and kind of blend between the under eye and that blush. Okay, now it's time to set everything into place. We're gonna use the L'Oreal Blurfection powder in the shade Light Pink. Of course, on a powder puff, I'm gonna pick this up and make sure that it's nice and even. So I'm gonna press some off onto my palm, and then we're gonna start tapping that into the under eye to set. Also setting with this powder anywhere that we used concealer. Filling my brows, I'm going in with my MCO Beauty Extend Brow Pencil. Using the shade Medium Dark, I'm just gonna very lightly fill these in. Keep this eye makeup super minimal, so I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop eyeshadow palette. This is the Feeling Bubbly palette. I'm gonna use the shade Blank Slate. I'm just going to put that into my crease with a little fluffy brush. Take a little bit of this shade So Complex and Bubble Up, just mixing those together. I'm gonna put that right in that little inner corner of my eyelid, just to brighten up a little bit. To add the tiniest bit of sparkle, this is the shade Ladybird, also from ColourPop. So I'm just picking this up on a flat brush, and I'm literally gonna pop that right here, really close to the lash line, but right in the center of the eyelid. Now with a really small detail brush and the deepest shade in the palette, this is Get a Grape, I'm going to create a little smudged liner. Smudging that across my lash line. Lashes a curl, and now I'm going in with my favorite waterproof mascara from Maybelline. This is the Falsies Lash Lift. You can obviously stop here with mascara, but I have no eyelashes, so I want to add a fake lash. Do the Lily Lash in the style Enticing. It's like the perfect little half lash. I'm gonna add a tiny touch of mascara onto my bottom lashes. This is just the L'Oreal Telescopic. We're done with all of our cream products, so now it's time to set with our powder products. And I'm gonna set with my powder bronzer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Powder Bronzer. I'm using the shade Medium. I think we're gonna go with Kylie Winter Kissed for blush. This is a Morphe M203. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, our first layer of setting spray. This is the MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Setting Spray. Highlighter, we're gonna go with this one from Moira. It's in the shade Ballerina. That is so cute. I'm gonna put some of this under my brow bone and in my inner corner. Lip combo, I think I want to do something like toasty, warm, nude brown, but matte. So I think we're gonna start with the Moira lip liner in the shade Warm Toast. She needs to be sharpened. I literally think that's perfect. I'm just gonna like smudge it a little with my finger. Tap over this just with a little bit of my loose powder. Trying to decide if I want to add a gloss, so I am gonna add a little bit of the Vitamask lip mask in the shade, or in the flavor Sugar Cookie. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. I genuinely can't decide if I like it better glossy or matte. I can't pick. I do one last spray of our MCO Beauty setting spray, and this is the finished look. I went back matte, obviously. I'm actually obsessed with how this makeup turned out. I don't think I ever want to wash my face. This is probably the best my makeup has looked in months. I have been missing this so bad. I'm ready to go eat my body weight in ham and macaroni and cheese. So I hope you guys have the best Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful and grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye, bestie.